Welcome to today's Explainer. I'm so glad you could join us. So today, we're diving into something that literally shatters the old playbook for marketing in the senior care industry. The data is pointing us to this really surprising 2026 reality, and it runs completely counter to everything the experts thought they knew about marketing quality. If you're ready to totally rethink what actually drives trust and connection right now, you are definitely in the right place. Let's get into the 30-second paradigm shift, marketing senior care in 2026.
Think for a second about the traditional approach to marketing a care community. For the longest time, the belief was that you had to hire a professional videographer, lug in this massive lighting kit, and go through a grueling 2-day shoot, all just to prove that your staff is kind. I mean, when you say it out loud, it's kind of absurd, right? The 2026 data makes it super clear that highly produced commercial, it's just not the most effective content anymore. The actual winner is a simple 30-second phone video. The 30-second phone video wins. We're talking about something filmed on a normal Tuesday morning that just shows something absolutely real.
High stakes require real evidence.
Making a decision about senior care is deeply, deeply emotional. These families are overwhelmed, they're anxious, and they're entrusting a community with the people they love most in the world. Because the stakes are just so incredibly high, their threshold for what they actually need to see has completely shifted. They're actively avoiding those polished promotional brochures, mostly because a brochure can't look them in the eye and promise that their mom is going to be safe. Instead, they are desperately seeking raw evidence of humanity. They need to see with their own eyes that the place is what they hope it is, that the caregivers are genuinely kind. They want to see that the current residents seem okay, and that a normal day actually looks livable and human. A scripted actor smiling at a camera just doesn't do that. But a raw, slightly shaky video of a real resident laughing with a nurse? That gives them exactly what they need.
Polished production versus reality. Now, what's really interesting about this next slide are the data reveals this massive paradigm shift and how trust is actually built in 2026. We're moving totally away from this era of constructed perfection and stepping fully into an era of raw reality. Trust is literally the currency of the senior care industry, and how you earn it has completely transformed. Take a look at this quote from the research, because honestly, it is the core psychological truth of our whole explainer today. A professionally produced video tells families what you want them to believe. A 30-second phone video shows them what is actually there. Really think about the power of that distinction. One is just a claim, while the other is undeniable proof.
Let's actually contrast this old myth against the new reality. On one side, we have professional production, which represents exactly what you want families to believe about a community. And on the other side, you've got the impromptu phone video, representing what is actually there. And here is the absolute crucial takeaway. When making high-stakes care decisions, families have a highly tuned radar. They can spot a staged promotional video from a mile away. The research proves, without a doubt, that they will always trust unvarnished reality over a polished script.
And hey, this isn't just some feel-good theory. This is hard data. Multiple senior living marketing agencies published data in 2026 proving exactly this. Phone-filmed, authentic, unscripted videos actually outperform produced content in engagement, reach, and inquiry conversion. They are actively crushing polished production across those 3 critical metrics. In the senior care category, authenticity isn't just nice to have, it's the ultimate driver of business growth, because authenticity is what builds trust.
Everyday moments are marketing. Okay, let's dive into this.
If we know that unscripted reality is exactly what families are craving, how do we practically apply this? Well, it requires completely redefining what we even consider to be marketing material. You definitely do not need a film crew to create your best assets. What you need is the rhythmic repetition of normal daily activities. Boom. Number 1, Wednesday bingo. Just an activity director filming 30 seconds of a game. That is marketing. Number 2, kitchen staff meal delivery. Someone thoughtfully walking a tray down the hall to a resident. Incredible marketing. And number 3, hallway birthday singing. A caregiver spontaneously singing happy birthday while everyone stops to clap. These are not staged events. These deeply human, everyday examples of care are literally your most powerful marketing tool.
Which brings us to systematizing your daily content.
Here is the absolutely brilliant part about all of this. Because these amazing, heartwarming moments are already happening naturally in your community every single day, increasing your tour requests doesn't require begging for a bigger marketing budget. What you actually need is a reliable system to turn the daily work of a great care team into consistent content. The source material highlights teams like silvercore.io, who specialize in helping senior care businesses build these really simple, staff-driven systems. It empowers them to capture and post this authentic material consistently without needing a massive production budget. The magic is already inside your building. It just needs a pathway to reach the families who are desperately searching for it.
And that perfectly illustrates our final takeaway for today. I want to leave you with this really provocative question. The moments are already happening. What is your system for capturing them? Take a hard look at your daily operations. The kind caregivers, the happy residents, they are already right there. Don't let those moments just vanish into thin air. Transform everyday care into your absolute best marketing. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. I really hope this totally changes how you view that supercomputer sitting right in your pocket. Keep capturing those moments, and we'll see you next time.